Good morning, Facebook Live. Happy Monday. How's everybody doing? Good, I hope. I hope that you were able to get out, enjoy the beautiful sunshine, especially yesterday. It was a very, very gorgeous day. I know that we did a bike ride, try to take walks, try to still do what we can to move our bodies daily if we can. And it's always good for the mind as well. Good morning, Judy. So as I wait to let a few people pop on, I'm going to grab my weights because today, Monday, is full body strength. So we're going to go in a little bit of a sequence. So we have 5 sets. Hey, Katie. Hope you're doing well. Super sad there's no baseball right now, right? Yeah. Hey, Heather. So we're going to grab some weights. We have 5 sets to this workout. And if you always wanted to make it a longer workout, all you need to do is kind of repeat this video. So we're going to go through the exercises once, but you can totally do it a second time. Hey, Mary from King George. Hello. So we're going to have an upper body exercise, a lower body exercise, and then a cardio exercise all in kind of one set. And our reps will kind of ebb and flow. Hey, Kate, good morning. So I'm going to go ahead and grab a couple different weights, and you'll need your mat probably for the last set. So and then we're going to squeeze in a little extra cardio right at the end, and then some extra core at the end. So a really fun workout. And I think you guys have been liking me posting in the comments what the workout was. That way, for anybody who replays this later, or maybe you do, one of the workouts from like a couple weeks ago, again, this week, in the comments, I've been trying to put the exercises that we did, and then also the reps or the time intervals. That way you can totally go back and do another workout. You can always handwrite down, copy and paste the workout from the comments, trying to make it easier for you guys. And then of course you can adjust. You can always ask me if you don't remember what an exercise was, because of course I'm here for you. So you can, call me, text me, message me, email me. I'm available on all those platforms. Seems as though 24/7. So anyway, I'm always here for help and guidance. And if you haven't seen, we actually rolled out a new thing last week on a member kind of platform, that if you're a member and you want to have like a free 30-minute chat with me or one of the other wellness directors, just about health and wellness overall, how you're doing at home, maybe some tips that we can give you, what pieces of equipment you have at home. We can help you build kind of a base workout for you to stay active at home. So let's say you have a couple pieces of equipment, we can help you figure out and navigate the type of exercises to do safely and effectively for you in your home. Maybe some basic nutritional guidance and that kind of stuff. And then also, we're here to just chat with you. So if you just want to, chat via email or phone or FaceTime, any kind of platform like that, we're here to stay connected with you. So check last week's post on that. It's some cool information. Hey, Heather. Hey, Megan. So I don't want us to get started too late. I'm going to grab some weights. Take this time to get your water, a towel, and a couple sets of hand weights if you have it. Maybe you have been able to load down a backpack and you want to use a backpack, a water jug, milk jug, kitty litter jug, whatever works for you. Big, huge cans of soup, right? Or some people are, buying in kind of bulk sizes right now. So maybe you're just, going to lift some heavy Campbell's chicken noodle soup. I don't know. Whatever works for you, okay? Good morning, Alicia. So I'm going to get a set of 10s and a set of 12s, and hopefully that's doable. So there's always options. I will try to say all of the options kind of as much and as frequently as I can. But if I don't say it every single time, if your form is starting to break down and you start to fatigue and get tired, the easiest way, instead of dropping the weight, good morning, Dinah, is to go like singles, all right? And some of these exercises are gonna kind of be like a combo. So no big deal if you were to do, you know, a bicep curl and a shoulder raise, which that isn't our combo, but I just thought of that. You can go one at a time. That's totally fine. You can still get the same number of reps. Maybe it just takes you a little bit longer to get there. No big deal, all right? So we're gonna do a little bit of warm up, and then we're gonna get right into set one. So remember, it's gonna be an upper body, a lower body, and a cardio move. And then we'll save some additional cardio and core at the end. All right, here we go. It's Monday, y'all. You're tuning in. You're starting your week off right. We hope that you loved the short yoga meditative flow we posted this morning from Michelle. She was one of our Ron Rosser instructors. She's amazing. If you missed that, go back and check it out. She has such a soothing and calm voice. I know that it helped me start my day off right this morning. All right. Hey, Shannon. So here we go. Right now for the warm up, just using our own body, we're going to start to kind of build. We want to kind of warm up head to toe if we can. So I want you to think about big arm circles. So nice, fluid, good range of motion. We're going to start forward, and then we're going to do the same thing, but we're just going to reverse our movement. So 4 more. Good, 1 more. And then all you're gonna do is adjust. So now we're going back, and maybe your range of motion isn't the same as it was doing big arm circles forward. No big deal. We don't wanna force or struggle or make our arms go in any kind of position or direction that they're not just naturally going in. Good, keep breathing. You should start to feel the shoulders kind of wake up, starting to talk to you a little bit. 2 more. Last one. Good. Now I want you to think about legs and arms together. So I just want you to start reaching up as you're reaching your knees up. Okay? A little bit of a march. Step, step, step. Good morning, Rebecca. Well, I just like to give shout outs to people that I see hopping on. Now, just so you know, Facebook algorithms only show me the people that I know that are popping on, that I'm already Facebook friends with, okay? So for those of you that have hopped on and I haven't given you a shout out, it is not personal. It just means that we're not Facebook friends. So if you want to change that, go ahead and Facebook friend request me. I'm here. All right, 2, 1, good. I want you to step and kick back. Now, as opposed to last week when we kind of did this in a chest opener, I want you to kick the heel towards your bottom, but I want you to try to touch your heel. So instead of being here, we're going to slap and connect with the heels, hand to heel. Just changing it up. I get bored a lot, which is why I never teach the same workout twice. Maybe kettlebell, right? Kettlebell amp, which is starting this evening. Maybe I've done the same playlist. It's very rare, right? I like to change things up. It's good for our body. Your body never gets used to the same movement if you're constantly changing it up. Good, last 3, 2, 1. Now we're gonna do hand to toe. Soften that knee as much as you need to. I'm keeping the hands up as much as I can. That's gonna help warm up the shoulders and the arms a little bit more. Breathe out as you reach for that connection. Belly button's in nice and tight. You'll hear me say that a ton, right? Pulling the belly button in towards the spine. We want to have a nice, tight, strong core. Think about how you would brace for impact if someone were to try to punch you in the stomach. That's what we want to feel and what we want to keep the whole time we're moving. Last 4. Good. 2, 1, roll the shoulders up. So if you haven't got your weights, quickly get your weights. All right, have your water close, have a towel/mat close. You'll see again, I'm barefoot. Be careful with weights and being barefoot, okay? So I just have, again, a no shoe policy in my house. So I don't have shoes on right now, and I'm gonna be uber careful with heavier weights. All right, so set 1, upright row with a bicep curl. And then we're gonna do deadlifts, and then we're gonna do something really fun called a star jump. Don't freak out, it's totally fine. We can change it, we can adjust it if we need. So, upright row, turn the palms, bicep curl, all right? We have 12. So, I'm gonna go with my set of 12s. Use whatever weight you can use. Good morning, Nikki. So, feet under hips, nice, strong, solid stance. Knees are soft, abs are in tight. Your palms face your thighs. You're gonna exhale, elbows out. You're gonna turn the palms, bicep curl. That is 1. So it's just a nice little quick change of the hands at the bottom. Breathing out every time we bring the weights up. Good. I'm always big on that audible exhale. So don't worry, nobody can hear you through your phone, through your tablet. Breathe out. This one's gonna be 6. So we're halfway there. We try to rush through things that make us uncomfortable. So check in with yourself. Do you feel like you're rushing through this movement? Because either A, you dislike it, or B, it's starting to become uncomfortable. Either way, slow it down. And if you need to, like I suggested at the beginning, we'll go in singles, okay? Which is just one arm at a time. Breathe out. Last one. Up. Good, up. All right, so bend your knees, set those weights down, okay? So, upright row shoulders, bicep curls, biceps. So, upper body, check. Lower body, deadlifts. So, I'm gonna show you, facing you, and then I'm gonna turn to the side because I want you to see how your shoulders, your back, lower back, and bottom all kind of move together, but we wanna keep that nice flat back, and we wanna keep our shoulders back. So often we let them roll forward and slouch forward. So deadlifts, and we have 12, feet under hips, knees soft, abs in tight. From the front, it looks like this. My eyesight's gonna just follow the movement. So at the bottom, I'm looking at my feet. Slide the hands down. Good. Press through the heels, squeeze your bottom at the top. So I'm not letting my shoulders round, and I'm sticking my bottom out, but keeping my back nice and flat. That's 2. We have 10 more. Really exhale, drive it up. Now, if you're getting your hands to mid-shin, that's a good deadlift. If you need less range of motion, take it, okay? If you need to just be here, that is okay. This is your workout. You gotta listen to your body. Maybe your hamstrings are really tight today, and that's gonna limit your range of motion. Here we go, a few more. We're breathing out all the way at the top. We don't wanna forget that step of squeezing those glutes together, right? Using those bottom muscles here. Last one. All right, so I'm gonna bend my knees. I'm gonna move the weights because, right? Last exercise of this set, star jumps. Now, I don't want you to freak out when I show you the first rep, okay? I want you to change it if you need it. Hey, Brady. So, what we're gonna do is kind of sink into the knees. And when we shoot up for that jack, arms are gonna go out, but legs are gonna go out. And we're thinking about we're a star. We're the shape of a star. 5 points, head, hands, feet. There's only 12. Do them as fast or as slow as you want, but always land back in those soft, bent legs, right? Because we want the legs to take the impact, not our joints as much and not our lower back. I'll show you an option to just be here, okay? Take it side to side instead of full on here, all right? Ready? You're 12. So it's either here or here, step. Get your 12, go. Exhale as you explode off the ground. Good, you're almost there. Should be close to your 12. Maybe 2 more. Take a breath, get some water. Set 1, we're done. 4 to go. Hey Tara, good morning. Water, towel, let your heart rate come down. So that's our premise of these sets. 2 strength exercises, 1 cardio to get that heart rate up, and then we'll move on. Next strength, next cardio. So, upper body, shoulder press, overhead extension. So, upper body, lower body, we're gonna throw in some single leg squats. I'm gonna use my couch as my chair, essentially. So, if you have a chair close to you, you can use a chair, all right? I'm gonna just slightly turn it. I will show you it weighted and non-weighted, but really all you're gonna do is use the couch, use a chair, use your stairs if you want, as a little bit of assistance in that single leg squat. And you can weight it or non-weight it because they're pretty tough. You're definitely gonna feel those the next day. All right, so shoulder press, same position, right? Feet under hips, abs in tight. You're gonna load the shoulders. You're gonna press the weights up, put them together, bend the elbows, and then come back down. That's 1. Exhale, push up. Breathe in on the way down. Breathe out on the way up, okay? Nice and slow and steady. Good, breathe out. Make sure you're not rounding this low back, all right? So I'm gonna turn to the side. I want you to stand nice and tall. You're gonna press up, push them together, drop it back. But what I don't want is here, right? We don't wanna be sticking that butt out. It puts so much pressure on that lower spine. So you wanna stay nice, tall, neutral. Exhale, together. Now, if you find that it's too challenging, okay, with 2 weights, hold the weight in 2 hands. Press up, bend back, okay? Always an option. So instead of going single, because when we go single in the overhead extension, it actually makes it a little bit more challenging. So we can just drop 1 weight, make sure the biceps are staying close to your ears, press up, bend the elbows, drop it back. Some of you might have already hit your 12 and down. So here's what our pistol squats look like, or single leg squat. Either way, it's the same movement. Here is my assistant, my couch. So you're gonna have to play around with your feet placement to see what works best for you. But we're gonna think about how we just sit for a normal squat, or sitting like we're gonna normally sit in a couch anyway, but we're removing 1 leg. So I want you to stick that 1 leg out. We're only going 10 on each side. Stick that leg out, drop the hips back. Tap the butt or sit if you need. press through that heel to have you stand. Squeeze at the top, okay? So chair or couch, 10 on each leg. Keep that leg out. I like to use my arms. If you remember, I said that last week. I'm very handsy, like to use my arms for everything. So I put my arms out when I come down, and I put them at my side when I stand. For those of you that want to make this harder, I suggest grabbing one dumbbell. If that's not hard enough, then grab the second dumbbell. I want you to think about breathing all the way out. Exhale, stand tall. Almost there on your 10. Good. Shake it out, switch your legs, get your other 10. Find your right foot placement. If you need, when you drop back, you feel like you're too far back or too far on that edge, walk a foot out, okay? Same thing, here we go. Now, everybody has a dominant side, so you might feel like this is more challenging on one leg than the other, and that is totally normal. Adjust for that. And maybe your balance is better on one side than the other as well. Trying not to drop this leg as much as you can. Keep it lifted. Keep that foot flexed. Last 2. Good. Those you're going to feel tomorrow because it's not a move that a lot of people do. Hey, Angel, good morning. So, upper body, lower body strength move done of this second set. Now, jump squats for our cardio. All right, and we're going to do 20. Now, if you remember, we threw in some jump squats last week on a video, normal squat stance. Now, you'll know what your normal squat stance is if you just do one jump squat, and where your feet land is where your normal squat stance would be anyway. So try it. Come up, land. My feet landed just right here, and that is my perfect normal squat stance. So just a little crazy, I don't know, tip for you today. If you're ever wondering if your feet are too far out or too far in, then you can just try that next time you want to do some squats, okay? So option on your squat jumps is here, or stay lower impact, come high on the toes. You have 20, I've started, you should have started too, okay? So get your 20, and then I want you to rest. I want you to take water and towel off. Exhale, explode up. We're landing, knees soft, okay? We never land with legs locked out or legs straight. Come on, you got it. Good. Shake it out. Breathe in through the nose. Exhale through the mouth. Get some water. You may or may not want a mat for this next one because we're going to do some push-ups. I'm not going to use a mat until probably we get to core. So push-ups, lateral lunges, burpees. Just 10, okay? 10, 10, 10. And always an option on your burpees, okay? Whether you do that full burpee or you take a different option. So you don't have to weight any of these if you don't want to, or when we get to those lateral lunges, you can grab a set of weights. All right, ready? 10 push-ups. Hands slightly outside of shoulder width apart. So knees, totally acceptable. Pull your heels towards your backside. Hey, Zakia, if this is how you're doing the push-up, you're gonna come all the way down. Exhale, push up. If you're on the toes, great. You can separate your feet as much as you need to help with your balance, okay? Maybe hip width apart, come down, exhale, push up. Either way is totally acceptable, okay? Some people prefer knee push-ups because they can get a little deeper in that push-up, and it just helps them get stronger to be able to do toe push-ups on a normal basis. So whatever works for you, you should be in your set of 10 push-ups, even as I'm talking to you, all right? Breathe out as you press the ground away. Last few sets. Keep your belly button pulled in nice and tight. Good, so you should have been able to hit your 10. Now, up on your feet, side lunges, lateral lunges, same thing, right? 1 or 2 weights if you want to make them more difficult. I like to use 2 weights. I feel like it keeps me a little bit more balanced, okay? Now, we're gonna work one side at a time. So I'm simply gonna keep my weights at my side. I'm gonna step out, sink back, and the weights are on the outside of my foot, right? So they frame my foot, push through the heels, heel-la, and stand tall, squeeze the glutes. So 10 on each side. Make sure you're keeping your belly button pulled in nice and tight. We don't want the weights to drag us down, so we want to control that aspect of the movement as well. Last one. All right, so switch sides, shake it out if you need to. Nice and tall, here we go. So what makes a good full body workout is that you're hitting all planes of motion, which just means that you're working your body in all ways, right? Front, back, side to side, so that nothing gets left out. And I always love to throw in some cardio on a nice full body workout. Last 3. One more. Good. Bend your knees, set that down. Cardio burpees. So I have explained this before, but if this is your first video with us, a burpee is just 4 movements, right? Standing plank, right? Squat, plank, squat, standing plank, okay? So if you think about it in that aspect and break down the movement, it becomes less scary, it becomes more manageable. So if you don't want to jump the feet back into plank, step 1 foot at a time. You have 10, do what works best for you. 10. Take a hop at the top if you want to make it harder. Maybe you just want to squeeze up on those toes. Give yourself a little bit more calf work. That's totally fine. Step, step. You can just stand, lift the arms. Make this work for you where you're at in this moment, okay? You showed up. That's the hard part. Set 3, done. Get water, take a brief break, then we're moving on to set 4. Okay, upper body, lower body cardio. Front raise, side raise, calf raises, Heismans. Those are really fun for any of my Insanity crew out there, right? We all know what Heismans are. So I'm gonna go to a lighter weight, because the further the weight gets from your body, the harder it's going to be. So when we're working front, side, it can be a little more strenuous. This is definitely the time to possibly go singles. So I will give you those options and I'll show you those. Front raise, lateral raise. Starting, I'm trying to block out that big light. Starting here, shoulders back, proud chest, belly button in, knees are just slightly soft. You're gonna exhale, lift up to shoulder height. Palms are gonna be at your side. You're gonna exhale, lift, shoulder height, okay? Good. There's only 10, because this is a more difficult advanced combination. Breathe out. Breathe out. So you're going to take a full inhale, and then you're going to exhale as you lift your weights. If you start feeling tension in the face, then you know you're going to start compromising that form. Okay, so then I want you to be here. Go one at a time. Still breathe in and out with your movements. And maybe you have to do a little bit of a longer set to get your 10 on each side, and that's totally fine. It's hard to see when I do the front raise here, but I promise I'm just going to shoulder height. 2 more. Last one, best one yet, best one yet. Woo! All right. I'm actually going to keep my weights for the calf raises. So you can see my toes. I'm going to keep my feet closer together. That way I can squeeze my thighs, I can squeeze my glutes together. And as I come up on the toes, watch my toes. I don't want to be here, right? I don't want my ankles to splay out to the side. It's not really great, one, for our feet or ankles. But part of the work in this calf raise is using your feet, your ankles, all those tiny muscles to help stabilize you as you lift up, okay? Squeeze everything at the top. We have 20. And as you get tired, you're going to have to focus a little bit more on your balance and on where your ankles are, because they're just going to naturally want to start to creep out to the side. Same as with everything, breathe out as you lift up. It doesn't take much to make our calf muscles sore the next day. So even if you just stick with me and do this one full set of everything through, you're probably going to feel a little bit of tenderness in the calves tomorrow. And if you want to repeat this video and do everything one more time, trust the fact that you'll feel those single leg squats and you'll feel these calf raises. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. All right, cardio. So bend your knees, set those down. I'm going to show you. It's 1, 2, 3, side to side. So it's 1, 2, 3, lift. 1, 2, 3, lift. So your hand is coming across to that opposite knee. Keep counting to yourself. 1, 2, 3, lift. 1, 2, 3, lift. Until, right, you start to get fast. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, right? Use your ab strength. Exhale, come together. I've started. You should start too. We have 20. Right, left is 1. So if you're counting every side, count to 40. Don't sacrifice form for speed. So take your time, make that brain-body connection, and then speed it up. Then work on agility. You got it. You're almost there. Stay with me. Take a break. Fourth set down. One more set to go. How are we feeling? I feel good, right? I'm a little bit winded. I'm sweating. It's working. Yes? So, set 5. We're gonna be on the ground. So, if you want your mat, have your mat. If you're on a hard surface, you probably want a mat, okay? So, I'm gonna turn mine to the side. Chest press to chest fly. We're gonna weight our bridges, and then we're gonna flip over for mountain climbers, okay? So, I'm gonna go a little bit heavier because it's just 10 on our chest press and the chest fly. So I want you to think about laying all the way down. Soles of your feet are on the mat, okay? Lower back is flat on the ground. You're gonna exhale, press up at the top. Turn your palms, open those arms like you're trying to give a big bear hug. And it's that combo move. Abs are in nice and tight. Breathe out as you lift up. So, chest press, chest fly, that's 1 rep, okay? This is our 5th one here. Take your time, it's 6, turn open, 6. Good, 3 more. We really want to take our time on those flies because we start to feel a little shaky on those. Last one. Good. Now, I'm going to turn to the side. So, we're going to do that weighted lift, even if you can't see my face, no big deal. You don't need to see my face, okay? So, I'm going to put my weights here. Head, neck, and shoulders are on the ground. I'm going to push through my heels. Squeeze at the top. Tap the butt. Lift. Squeeze at the top. If you prefer your weights here, doesn't matter. You're holding on to the handles, squeezing at the top. These, we have 20. I want you to be able to feel it in the hamstrings and in your glutes. Breathe out as you press and dig the heels in. Take that moment, take that pause, and squeeze at the top. That's halfway. 10 more. Don't cheat yourself. Take that squeeze. It's an added step at the top. Here we go. Final 4, 3, 2, and 1. All right, set them down. Drop the weights. Flip it over. 20 mountain climbers. I'll kind of go at a little angle. So starting in a nice flat plank. Hands under shoulders. Feet back. You can go as fast or as slow as you want. I like to go a little faster if I want cardio out of it. So right, left is 1. Go. Halfway. All right, so all 5 of our sets are done. We're sneaking in 2 extra minutes of cardio. Then we have 5 core exercises. So stay with me. You are almost there. I promise we're going to get done on time, right? Our full body strength plus our core should be about 45 minutes. We are on track, okay? We're on track. So 4 moves for cardio, and I'm just gonna time it. 2 minutes, so 30 seconds apiece. Frogs, side to side, high knees. If you're feeling it, 180 squat jumps. And then our nice set of jumping jacks, just to finish that off, okay? Legs wide. Frogs look like this. Reach the hands down. Lift, lift. Same things. Squeeze, come high on the toes to take that impact out. You do not have to jump. Are we ready? Go. 30 seconds. 30 seconds. Sometimes I tell my people in class, think like a frog. Ribbit, ribbit. Nice. Soft landing. Knees are bent. We want to land in the legs. Keep the abs in tight. I want you to breathe out as you're jumping. You got it. 3, 2, 1. 30 seconds. So, side to side, high knees look like this. You're going to jump, knee up, opposite arm. So it's here, okay? And we'll go side to side. Ready? Here we go. Lift the knee, bend the elbow. So we're going 30 seconds. We're resting 15. 30 seconds, rest 15. And one more time. You can be here if you need it, okay? Just wide step, side to side. Wide step, side to side. You're almost there. 3, 2, 1. 15 seconds. 180 squat jumps. You're gonna turn to the side. You're gonna sink down. You're gonna breathe out and you're gonna power up through the legs and turn your body. You can step these and I'll show you how. Go, 30 seconds. I want you to use those legs. Breathe out, push up, turn. You can step it, squat. Step it, squat. Come on, 10 seconds. 10 seconds. One more. Breathe it out. 15 seconds. Pushing through. One final 30 seconds. Jumping jacks. Ready? 5, 4, 3, 2. We got this. We got this. Those other ones were much more challenging than this. Come on. Step it if you need it. Ten seconds. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Get yourself some water. Bring it down to the floor. Bring it down on your mat. 5 exercises. And you're done. Okay? And you're done. And we might even beat, we'll probably be right there at 45 minutes for the workout portion. I know I signed on a little bit early to let us chit chat, let us get our equipment. Hey Marie, plank row. Okay? You are going to pretend like you have a piece of equipment, a dumbbell in your palm. If you want to, you can absolutely grab one. If you don't, you're just gonna use your hand and you're gonna bring it up like you were gonna rub. So you're in plank, stabilize yourself first. Foundation is key. If you just stay at the foundational plank, great. If you can remove a hand from the ground, great. No worries either way. Look between the hands, hands under the shoulders, step the feet back. If you're gonna remove your hands, you need a little bit of a wider base, okay? All I want you to think about is keeping the hips pointed at the ground. Pull your elbow up towards the ribs. That's 6. We got 6 more. 4, 2, 1. It's that simple, okay? We don't need to hold that position forever to get those benefits. And especially for those of you that were removing your hand, you could feel your obliques tighten immediately when you lifted that hand. That's what happens. The body works overtime to stabilize so you don't tip over. Pike up. I'm gonna hop my feet in and out, okay? So I'm gonna be in plank position, but I'm gonna put my toes together. Toes are gonna be together. You can always step this if you need it. So, hands down, feet back. I'm gonna pike up, and I'm gonna come back to plank. There's 12. Ready? Here we go. Breathe out. You got it. So I want you to think about hands don't move, just your feet. Whether you're stepping and jumping both feet in at once or walking in one foot at a time. Breathe out as you come in. Yes? Take a deep breath. Breathe out as you pop back to plank. Last 3. You got it. Yes. One more. Good. Roll out the wrists. Okay, drop to the knees. Roll the wrists in both directions. Now, those were our 2 kind of on our wrist. Now we're gonna work side, and then we'll be on our backs for the last 2. So, I want to work the inner and outer thigh and the glutes a little bit more. So, we're gonna be on our side, and we're gonna work those inner outer thighs, okay? Hip flexors, yes? Adductor, abductor, here we go. So I'm gonna pop my arm up here, shoulder, right over elbow. Using the other hand if you need it. Turn this foot to the side. This leg is back just for some support if you need it. And you're gonna lift. You're gonna lift. I'll try to scoot over so you can see. Lift. We're doing 20 because you need a little bit longer set here to feel those effects. Unless you have a weight, you could pop that dumbbell right here on that inner thigh and use it for extra resistance. Even if you push your hands right here, you can feel that inner thigh working. Now, once we hit our 20, I want you to hold a high position and we're gonna pulse it out. Get ready. 3, 2, hold it at the top, pulse it. Pulse it. So yes, you feel inner and outer thigh working, hip flexor working, abs working, a lot here. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Switch it. Gotta do that other side. Gotta be even. Can't be walking around all lopsided, right? So, switch it. Arm for support, hand for support, back foot here. Start with your 20, lift. I like to flex my foot, okay? So I'm not pointing the toes here, I'm flexing the foot. Just makes the leg work a little bit more. Belly button in. That's halfway. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, hold it at the top, pulse it. If you are doing this at home and you have a weight on your leg, you are feeling it, right? I'm feeling it without even having it weighted. 4, 3, 2, 1. Lie all the way back. Scissor kick. So instead of pointing our toes and coming up and down, I want you to think about pointing your toes and in and out. If you need to have extra protection for that lower back, you can lie all the way back. You can make a diamond with your hand. Put that right under your sacrum, right under the tailbone, okay? You don't need to unless you feel like you need that extra support. You're gonna lift the legs, point the toes, in and out. 20, right, left is 1. Good, that's 4. If you want more work, you can always lift the head, neck, and shoulders, but continue to work to look towards the ceiling. That's halfway. You got it. 8 more. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and 1. Pull your knees in. Last exercise. I'm gonna bring the soles of my feet together, okay? I'm gonna lie back first though, okay? I don't want you to lie back from this position. So I want you to come back, soles of the feet together, okay? Think about lower back on the mat to start. And then we're gonna do a butterfly bridge. It just works those muscles a little different. Hands on the ground if you need it. You're gonna push the feet together and you're gonna lift and squeeze the hips. Lift and squeeze the hips, okay? Lift and squeeze. So from the side, looks like this. Lift, squeeze. Lift, squeeze. Now, you're gonna feel this in the outside of the glutes a lot more than you would if you were here. Generally, that's the inside. You're squeezing the glutes together. You're feeling the hamstrings and all of that tighten up. If you are here and change that movement just a little bit and you squeeze up, you're feeling the outside of that butt, okay? Lift, we're going to 20. You're almost there. Keep the abdominal muscles engaged. We don't want those to be loosey-goosey, right? Belly button in. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Good. Pull your knees in. Give yourself a little rock and roll to get up. Don't worry about what you look like when you're done with a workout, right? You should be sweaty. Hair is just kind of crazy off to the side. You did it. That is our full body strength with some extra cardio and core. I want you to take some time to bring the heart rate down. Take some time to stretch and recover. That's always so important, but that's always a step that seems easy for us to just like, oh, well, I'm done. Thanks, Angie. See ya. You know, I want you to stay. I want you to stretch. I want you to breathe. I want you to ask me any kind of questions while we have this live, like for another minute or two. Anything on your mind, any questions, let the muscles open up on their own. Don't force, don't pull. I'm just doing the legs first, switching out. If there's anything you want to know about me, fire away. Ask a question. I am generally an open book. If not, I'll just tell you some stuff about me while we're stretching, okay? Legs together. Lead with the torso first. Soften the knees. And once you're here, if you want more, you can always drop the forehead to the knees. It actually helps stretch out the upper back and the sides of the body. I have 2 boys. One's named Ethan. One's named Lincoln. They are boys, I'll say that. They keep us on our toes. I have worked for the Y since 2013. So I'm almost coming up on my 7-year anniversary. Oh, thanks, Mary. I'm so happy that you're loving it and staying connected with us. I appreciate all the support from all the branches. And I am blessed to be able to talk to Carrie now, like almost on a daily basis. And I'm sure you love Carrie to pieces. She's your wellness director there. And we hope that you're loving seeing all of the wellness directors, Naomi, Carrie, and myself. I stumbled upon this and jumped in. It was exactly what I needed this morning. Thank you. Thank you, Lisa. I really appreciate that feedback. And if you want, as soon as this video is over, it takes maybe like 30 seconds to then stay on our page. It just stays as a video. I save it. That way anybody can see it for later, and you can replay it anytime you want. It's basically archived in all of our videos. So let's take one good deep breath in. Good, deep breath out. I appreciate you so much starting your morning with me. Hopefully you enjoyed the full body and cardio and core. I will post in the comments below what the full workout is. That way you have it, you can jot it down. You can do it again without rewatching the video if you want. I'll put the number of reps and everything will be there for you. I hope you have an awesome day, and check me out on Zoom later this evening if you want. Kettlebell Amped 6:30. If you have access to the app, you're a member and you have access to the WrapYFit app, the Zoom link is already on there. I posted it yesterday. If you need help getting on the WrapYFit app, email me. I can get you connected with the app and get you all set. And I'll be going live in Zoom with music, which would be super exciting, this afternoon, 6:30, okay? Hey, Katie. You're welcome, Megan. Thank you, Laura. Katie, I miss your face. Lincoln said this morning, I miss Joey. Tear. So I hope you guys have a great day. I will see you later. Thank you.